Okay, so here's why it's time to delete your Instagram. I haven't had Instagram for like 4.5 years. I deleted it in July of 2020, and I seriously think it's changed my life for the better. Obviously, I still have TikTok and I still have Facebook, but I feel like that's the mix that works for me, and this is why I'm so specifically anti-Instagram. So, first of all, out of all the social media platforms, I feel like it's the worst because it's a mix of people that you know or kind of know, and their most aesthetic highlight reel version of their lives. On Instagram, I feel like you have everyone you knew in high school, everyone you knew in college, even people you're just acquaintances with, like people you interned with, your coworkers, that guy that you talked to for 2 weeks, your friend's cousin, your friend's home friend. Like, it's people that live similar lives to you, and I feel like that brings me into my number one point of why I don't like Instagram. It's people that live similar lives to you, so you can look at them on a trip or their body or their life or their night out or their relationship and think, like, why don't I have that? Obviously, you can see that in the news on TikTok, but like if I'm scrolling TikTok and I see a girl randomly like on a Europe vacation, I'm like, okay, that looks fun, that looks cool. Like maybe I'm thinking like, oh, I wish I could do that, whatever. If I'm on Instagram and I see like my coworker on a trip through Europe, I'm like, okay, well, this girl that I work with is literally on this trip, like, why am I not? Or like, oh, this girl that I went to school with like has this perfect body, like, why don't I? Or like, oh, my friend is out at this bar like having the time of her life, like, I never have the time of my life there. Or like, why am I not invited? So kind of going along with that, like when I'm out or doing anything, I don't feel the pressure to get the perfect photo or the perfect video or the perfect story. And like, this was probably more a thing back when I was in college, but there were some times when I'd be out and some of the girls I was with were legitimately stressing and like not enjoying themselves until they got the perfect video or photo, or like we spent 75% of the time just getting pictures and making it look like we were having fun and like weren't actually having fun. And it's nice to just be able to be out. Doesn't matter if it's aesthetic, like even if I don't look my best, it's fine. Like I'm just having fun and enjoying the experience and like don't need to document everything. Number two, I think it's really gotten rid of like FOMO. And I used to have the worst FOMO, and you know, like some nights you don't feel like going out. Okay, all my friends are going out. Oh, they're posting all these stories. I'm clicking through them. Oh, I'm so sad. Like, I'm so lame. I should be out. Never have that. And what I feel like helps even more is like if there's a friend group you're not friends with anymore, one of your exes, like you don't have to see anything they do. Granted, I know they're hanging out, I know they've moved on, whatever, but I don't have to see it in front of my face. Like, that's not healthy for anyone. And granted, you can mute people, you can unfollow them, but I feel like things like still find a way of popping up. Like, I don't have to see any of that. And lastly, I think it's just too much information about too many people. So I used to joke, like when I had Instagram, like, because I'm a stalker too, and if you're not, like, good for you, but like I just can't help it. But I would be like, yeah, I know the someone's cousin's name and like I've talked to them for 5 minutes, and it's because like I follow them on Instagram, they post with their cousin all the time. Once I've stalked their cousin, like why do I know their cousin's name? Or once I was out at a brewery, I see this girl, I'm like, oh my god, that's like this girl Julia's best friend from home. The girl Julia, I had one class with my freshman year. Like I was not friends with that girl. We followed each other on Instagram. Why am I recognizing, like, obviously I'm not saying hi to the friend, but like why am I recognizing her out in the wilds? Like, and that might seem crazy, but I feel like you have a coworker, you have a random friend on Instagram, like they post a ton with people, you kind of recognize them, and then like you just know so much. And like, why do I have to know what someone is up to like every day or every week and know that for like 1,000 people? Oh, this person went on vacation, oh, this person's dating this person. Like sometimes it's good to know, but sometimes it's just too much. And sometimes it like does backfire, or it's like so commonplace that people don't realize it. Like this happens a lot randomly, like when people's pets die, like they will post about it on Instagram, and obviously like they're not really gonna normally send out like a mass text like my pet died. So sometimes people will be like, oh, you know, my dog died. I'm like, oh my god, your dog died? They're like, yeah. Oh, well, you don't have Instagram. Or like vacations. Like once my friend was like, oh yeah, like I was at my brother's wedding in Italy, but I'm like, your brother's wedding in Italy? She's like, yeah. Oh my god, you don't have Instagram. But sometimes it's also kind of cool too, like people will talk about things thinking like, oh, like, you know, like I posted a lot and I'm like, oh, I have no idea. And they'll show me pictures and it's like, you know, back in the old days, like this is how we used to operate. Anyways, maybe I sound like an old lady, I don't know, but I seriously do think not having Instagram has been a blessing for me. And like, I do think some people have fallen through the cracks because there were so many surface level friendships I had where like we legit just communicated through like swiping up on my Instagram story or like Instagram comments, or like, oh my god, girl, like you look so good, like miss you, love you. But then it's like, okay, obviously we really weren't friends, because if we can't text, We're not friends on Facebook. How deep was it? So yeah, maybe 2025 is the year to delete your Instagram. Let me know.